This is me teaching young Flea, my Rhodesian Ridgeback, to target a target stick. This is the first time he's ever done this, and in this case I'm using an upside down sink plunger. I use this to teach a variety of behaviours once he's successfully targeting the stick. I can teach a send away or teach a dog to go left or right using this, and lots of other things too. So at first I'm just crouched in front and I'm simply clicking him for touching the target stick with his nose. Now, because he has never done this before, he is going through a whole variety of behaviours to try and impress me, and quite simply just ignore them. And if he needs some encouragement by me pointing at the stick to get him, 1 foot on the ladder, then that's what we'll do. As you can see, tons and tons of patience is required, especially with a dog like Flea. His head is generally full of nonsense. He likes to do things fast-paced, so outside behaviours are far more suitable for him. Recall, he's fantastic at. Chasing things, retrieving a ball, things he is fantastic at. But I'm trying to, as he matures, apply a bit more of his mental thinking. So these sort of games are very good for that. He now starts to target the stick faster and faster. He is infatuated with bait bags. One thing I will do as this progresses on, and I will video every single one of them, and these are not edited, is I will phase out using the bait bag. If we were targeting a bait bag, he would be the best pupil at it by far. But just doing these videos just with Flea, just to show you that even although I'm a trainer, the progress to doing this can be lengthy, and you should take your time. It should be fun. The session here is no longer than 6 minutes long. That's adequate. For some dogs I would even work less. I'd possibly work at 3 minutes, but for Flea, because he likes to sort of be a little bit nutty, then we can kind of move him on, because even though it's 6 minutes, he probably only does about a minute of actually learning here. But as you can see, he is getting faster and faster. Now I've changed my body position there, which, err on the side of caution, sometimes that can totally change the behaviour. Try, sitting down on a chair and asking your dog to sit. If you haven't taught them, it's a totally different behaviour in their eyes. So because I've stood up. And now what I'm progressing on to is when he touches the target stick with his nose, I click while his nose touches the stick, but I throw the food reinforcer away. This encourages him to turn around, come back, touch the stick. He still knows what the food is coming for because the click happens at the appropriate time. The delay between click and food should be as quickly as you possibly can get it to the dog. But for these sort of behaviours, it's really good to move the reinforcer in a different area. And he's getting better and better at it. I know my dog very well, which I'm sure you'll know yours, and I know when he's starting to get fed up. So, make sure that we throw a couple of things in there that he likes doing. But barking is one of his favourites, and jumping up. I use jumping up frequently as a reinforcer for Flea. He really likes to jump, so it's no problem for me to keep his sessions of training fun by letting him do that. I can see him here starting to lag in his concentration. It's just the way he is. And we definitely should not be forcing the dog, or this should be fun. He should want to do it. There goes his back chat. Quite likes that too. I quite like it as well, I must admit. He's a good fun dog. So you can go away if you haven't already taught this sort of thing, and this is what you're looking at there, is me letting him do the jumping up a bit, just keeping the session fun, keeping it loose. If you're going to go away and practice this, then absolutely just start at this very initial base. And I will check in with you in a couple of days' time and show you Flea and I's progress.